it's me, Special News Correspondent Johnny Woodrow, bringing you today's news update. After the gang spent some time answering the police's questions about what happened in Independence Square, they were let go, and they decided to follow up and look into this Thomas Pitts character, but they were too late. He had already flown the coop and left 5 dead bodies and some strange artifacts in his residence. With all these gone, the gang decided to call it quits for now and went about their lives, until they received a telegram from Mayweather. After meeting back at the museum, they were introduced to a new but uncomfortably familiar face, Rosemary Flowers, with a reward of tracking down Thomas Pitts of $8,000 in pure gold. This time on Thin Dice.
Alright, so I think we're done shopping now, so I think it's time.
Shopping has concluded, the Great One says. What have you bought, Gregory Feldman?
Okay, so let me bring up my thing here. So, in order of things that I have bought from top to bottom, in order of most funny, I bought a crowbar, 10 feet of chains, a padlock, an electric torch, batteries, some laxatives, a hand axe, heavy canvas shoulder bag to hold everything, batteries for the electric torch. I don't know if I repeated that already. Some gauze to wrap the chains, just to make sure they don't rattle while I'm carrying them, and a pack of gum.
Rattle 'em, boys!
Alright. Moving on. Yannik Hammerstein. What have you bought?
Oh, well, let me just take a little look in my bag that I bought, of the items I bought. Well, in case if we have to quickly sketch anything down, I bought a sketch pad with a pencil, a mechanical of the variety.
We're gonna be here all day.
We're
We are gonna be here all day.
all day as the German slowly and meticulously explains his purchases.
I also bought a pair of handcuffs with an extra key.
The German is kinky.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
And a pair of brass knuckles in case if things get a little violent. And then for my personal
Even more kinky.
And then
I
for
don't know
my
if I'd call that
personal
kinky.
self, I bought a box of cigars because, god damn it, America is dry right now, and I need something to compensate for alcohol.
Can't have alcohol, but you can't have your tobacco.
I need sustenance.
That good poison.
I need stress relief.
Is that all Yannick bought?
Yep.
Alright. And to my boy, Walter King. What have you bought?
Hello there. I have spent, I think, the most money out of the party. I have bought a briefcase, an electric torch, batteries, extra batteries for the electric torch, a freelance pocket magnifying glass, a hand drill, a postcard, a Arkham, Massachusetts postcard, which is for more personal reasons that we may get into, but probably not. And my most expensive purchase, a .32 revolver with an ammo box of 100 bullets.
That's excessive.
That's
I have one of those at my house, but that's for self-defense. I haven't been home in a while. I live on campus.
The machete's at home.
machetes and her.
There's a lot to, unpack with the fact that you don't have, a gun for self-defense. You have a machete for self-defense.
Yes.
It's not self. Dude, just buy a knife.
That is a knife.
No, but buy a concealable fucking weapon.
I'm just imagining it like this. All right, here's what I'm imagining, right? All right, let's zoom into the home of Yannik, right? He's at home, he's asleep. Glass breaks, someone enters. He gets up, machete in hand, completely fucking naked. I'm just imagining him, he sleeps completely in the nude with a fucking machete. And he's like, someone has entered my abode. Machete in hand, cock out.
Let's
Machete in hand, cock out. Whoo! Man, it is kinky in the Yannick household. Or the Hammerstein. Oh my fuck. Okay, so you've gone shopping. Let's move this show.
Yep.
All right, let's take the time to
For you guys listening to the podcast, I think it's been about 45 minutes. Let me break the magic.
Yeah, it's probably been about maybe 5 for everyone listening.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, so you've gone shopping. I assume you will return to Rosemary and Lucius and kind of get a final briefing, or actually you wanted to go
See.
investigate the abode first, correct? The estate.
Yeah.
That is out of town, so
Yeah, I think we'd go in for the briefing then, and then we could head over. Because it's still the museum's in Arkham. We're shopping in Arkham. We can swing by.
it'd also probably help to actually learn where it is, because I don't think you were ever actually told where the estate was.
No, we
No,
were
we were
not
not
told
told
where
where
it
it
was.
lived.
So we just come in, a briefcase full of shit, bags full of shit, and walking into the museum.
Yeah, that's about right. You just walk in, the same receptionist sees you guys with your rather large collection of items.
Oh, I'm not bringing this shit in the museum.
Where are you leaving it?
I'm leaving it at my campus. It's just this is my sporting goods bag.
All of my stuff can fit inside my doctor's bag.
That thing, I'm just imagining that thing just bulked out like an Ed, Edd and Eddy bit. Just like there's a machete in here, there's some handcuffs, that's kinky.
No, the machete's at home. The machete's at home.
Yeah, I think with my briefcase, I could fit everything inside except for the revolver, which I would keep on my person.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm not bringing this in the museum. I'm just leaving it at home for now. We'll grab it when we actually do the business.
You saunter on in, and you go to Lucius's room, his office. I assume you shave and haircut knock again, just so Rutledge here can have a mental breakdown.
I fucking hate it. It's so dumb.
That's what it's called, my guy. And Lucius calls out to you to come on in.
We stroll in.
Hello.
And yeah, you're back in the room. It's been a while. Not really. Hello.
Hello, friend.
I would say guten Tag.
Hey, Doc, want a piece of gum?
No, I'm good. Thanks for the offer.
You sure?
I am certain, yes.
Well, would you at least like a cigar? Yannik pulls out a cigar from his box.
I am quite fine.
Yannick's gonna light the cigar and take a nice puff from it.
You need to relax.
That is fair.
I prefer to relax with a good book, if I'm being honest.
I was expecting that.
It's like, fucking nerd!
Yeah, museum curator liking books.
By the way, the puff of smoke that I exhale goes into his general direction.
That's rude.
That's really rude.
If it counts for anything, Rosemary would accept a cigar if you offer.
Oh yeah, I'll give her a cigar and I'll light it for her.
There we go. Thanks.
Hey Zed, did you buy a lighter by any chance? I'm just kidding.
He lights it through magic.
Lose sanity.
Suffer 1 sanity damage for using magic.
Yeah, I would probably get matches because matches are better for cigars.
So you're all sitting about. And Rosemary's gonna look you guys over, so I assume you all went shopping then? Got everything you need for the, event?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, everything that we think that we need.
Brilliant.
So, what happens if we fuck up?
I told you, if you fuck up, try to run if you can, but if you don't, then I will pull some strings and see if I can get you out within the week. Of course, if you kill a cop or something, then I doubt there'll be anything I can do to get you out, so...
Thankfully that is not on our agenda.
Very good. So, my question to you is, what time of day are you planning on breaking in? Because the meeting will have most of the Flowers gang indisposed from about 4 to 8 tomorrow. It's going to be a bit of an event.
In the evening, right?
In the evening, in the afternoon, yes.
I think that we could probably hit it at around maybe sometime past 6.
Yes.
I do believe the police usually lessen their their patrols on the estate the later it gets. So, if you wanted to avoid police interaction, you could try going in later at night. Of course, if you're doing it then you might have to worry about someone coming in other than the police.
I think that we should limit our infiltration to the window that you have provided.
I mean, if you're Mr. Flowers' niece, can you give us maybe something that could identify us as, being affiliated with you? If one of the Flowers clan is there still.
There's a little bit of a divide right now, hence the meeting tomorrow. So,
I mean, that's what I was afraid of, but
if I gave you something that said that you were working for me, and then they were working for Buck, then...
They would probably just off us right then and there.
Yeah, something like that. So, we're hoping to have everything, handled civilly tomorrow, but that's not exactly how, mob rule works.
Yeah, so any Flowers-related people who we would run into would very likely be not sent by you.
Oh, most definitely. You are sent by me. If someone else is there saying they work for the Flowers, well, they're not mine.
Well, that's the best we're gonna get on that front, I think, Mr. Feldman.
I always figured to ask.
Never hurts to ask. So the meeting's going on from 4 to 8, correct?
Yes.
Well, I will suggest that we go in maybe sometimes past 6. Sun's going to be going down. Officers there may not have changed shifts yet, so might be an ideal opportunity. We can always take our time and scout it out a little bit when we get there.
I mean, what time is it right now?
Right now, it's probably getting close to, since I assume you guys spent a lot of your time shopping, you guys went all over town.
We have a lot of objects. We probably went into a bunch of places.
Yeah, it's well into the evening. It's probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish.
How far out of town is the estate?
About a mile and a half. You'd have to leave northwards through the city.
About a 20-minute walk if you think about it. Not that I'd want to, but I ain't planning on hitchhiking.
You could walk.
Essentially, it's a short drive out of town.
Yeah, it'd probably take about 5 minutes.
Yeah. He always wanted to keep a close connection to Arkham since it was his, base of operations.
I say that if we take a cab out there, we don't go directly there if things go bad and someone have to ask questions.
I imagine that there's some tourist areas around there that we could probably say we're going to, then slip away when it's gone. Miss Flowers, if you would be so inclined, if you could organize some transportation, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah, I was going to ask something about that.
I will see what I can manage.
It's not necessary in our plan overall, it's just a convenience if you can allow it.
I do know getting you out there really is the problem, because if I were to requisition something from the gang, they'd ask why I'd need it, and then I'd have to make something up, and then if they found out that I was sending someone to go pilfer from Uncle's estate, it would just be horribly awkward.
I mean, there is the option of paying a third party. I don't presume to know how closely your funding is being watched, so...
Well, she kind of pats the briefcase. This was a parting gift from my uncle, so...
probably something in the will, I assume.
Something of that. And unfortunately, without him around for me to get my money from, I'm kind of out of it.
Oh, very unfortunate to hear that.
It is what it is. Assuming you guys manage what I'm going to be paying you for, then I can reassume control of his assets and I'll be sitting pretty,
We'll do our best, but best to hold off any early celebrations.
Oh, definitely. But gotta hold on to some hope. At least a little.
Indeed.
Alright, well, I think that's probably so. We're agreed that we should go in at maybe 6, 7. Is that alright for everyone?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I believe that should work.
We have a key to the back, which should get us straight in. You said that there was a secret room, and you said you didn't have any inclination of where it was potentially located. Am I correct?
I unfortunately do not know where it was. He always joked about it back when I was a wee lass, but I mean, I never had the chance to find it when I was visiting.
If we get a sense of the outer structure, we can maybe deduce where it could be if it's on one of the floors or maybe in the basement. Does the building have a basement?
If it has a basement of any sort, it might very well be the hidden room, but I don't think it does.
Well, I sort of considered that to be a possibility of a basement since we are talking about a former crime boss.
I mean, I presume you mean a upstanding individual in society's light. Just gives like a small wink in amusement.
So, I know how this is.
Yannik just gives a friendly shrug as he takes another drag from his cigar.
This current arc is hitting close to home to Walter.
I know, right? Like, all of it's hitting close to home. You're doing crimes, you're working for someone whose uncle you killed, all of it's very close to Walter.
Walter's never killed anyone before last session, so it's new.
Yeah, so it's like,
Yannik's killed plenty.
it's all very close. But yeah, hidden room, you have a list of areas that she recommended.
I don't think there's really anything else that we can discuss aside from when to go and what we can see.
She will make a recommendation that after you're done, if you're going to be there, or at least you're planning to hit the place at 6, try to be back at the museum around 10 o'clock. By then, the meetings should be over with the gang, and I'll be able to break loose, and you should hopefully be on your way back. We can all meet up and discuss our future investments.
Yeah, that won't be too bad. If there are any unforeseen developments, I believe we may not be able to meet up at 10. We will leave a telegram with Mr. Mayweather.
Makes sense. And I assume if you get arrested, I will receive news pretty quickly. And if that's the case, she kind of pats the case. I can grease some wheels and see if I can get you out.
We'll try our best.
Indeed, ma'am.
The gold bar literally is the safety net and the payment at the same time.
I'm just picturing it like that scene in Pulp Fiction where they open the briefcase and it's just glowing.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
The moment I mentioned it, and Caleb's like, "Can I roll an appraise?" I'm like, "Yes, you can." I was like, "Oh, come on, do it. I want to see it."
And I rolled a success. I mean, it's only a 38, so I do have a chance of failing.
Yeah. But now you have a chance to level up appraise. Have you guys actually been keeping tabs on that for rolls you've made tonight?
Yes, we have.
I have. I've only made like 2 rolls. So.
I don't think I've succeeded a roll.
Listen, my only success is fast talk right now.
Well, you're about to do a little bit of a B&E, so you'll have a lot of time and a lot of chances to make rolls then and there.
Okay, so yep, spot hidden, don't fail me. You're gonna be a really important skill in this coming next few hours.
Same here, spot hidden.
Spot hidden, I believe in you.
Also stealth.
So, you guys are on your way out. I would imagine you're all gonna stick in town.
Yeah. Jarrod, I have a legitimate question for you.
I have a legitimate answer for you.
Is Dudley around?
Yeah, he's probably closing up shop right now.
Dudley, my friend, how's it going?
Oh, Mr. King, it's so great to see you. How you doing, my guy?
Hello, Dudley.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, it's been, like, so busy today. It's been people all in town. It's so good.
I know.
It's a lot more exciting. You gotta tell people, don't be touching the glass. You be touching the glass, and Mr. Mayweather's gonna be upset because then someone leaves smudges, and it's not real nice to smudge up the glass when Mr. Mayweather's around, you know?
No, it is
No,
not.
I imagine he runs a tight ship around here.
Oh, it's very tight. Tightest ship I've ever been on.
Just kind of like an out-of-game question. Do you have to pay an admission to go into the museum, or is it just kind of like you can just walk in and look around?
It's, you usually have to make a small payment to view the museum, yes.
Gotcha. Well, I imagine that the museum's going to be doing quite well for the next few weeks, I'd say.
Oh, I bet it will be. Do you know that some of the people knew who I was because of that newspaper last week?
Hey, my friend, you might be looking for a pay rise.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, Mama would like that.
Man, you might get a good maybe a 30, 40 cent pay rise. You never know.
Oh, I might need to talk to Mr. Mayweather about that. That's a good idea, Mr. King.
That does.
And if you need me to speak for you, about Mr. Mayweather, I'll help you out. Dudley, I think I am very new to this town, but you have been a friendly face that I've come to appreciate.
Oh, well, I appreciate you too, Mr. King. You guys, all three of y'alls, you've been real nice to me.
Oh, it's only natural. You've been very courteous to us, so we return it to you. And besides, I feel like, for some of the first people I've met in here, you, Mr. Dudley, are one of the sweetest. Yannik gives him a smile and a friendly pat on the back.
Aw, thanks. I try. My mama taught me that way,
Well, she must be a wonderful woman.
Oh, she's the best. Maybe like tomorrow night or something, I could see if I could have you over for dinner, maybe.
Oh, that would be lovely, maybe. I'll have to see if I'm available.
When not, that's when the thing's happening.
We're not.
Oh yeah, we're not. Hold on. No, Yannik with a face of regret clenches his shoulder. Oh, Mr. Dudley, I'm sorry, but I have a prior arrangement on that evening.
We'll take a rain check, Dudley.
Oh, that's fine. It'd probably be rude of me to just invite y'all over without telling my mama about ya.
I'm assuming your mother is a very nice lady, and if she doesn't want us over, that's that's just her protecting you. Though I suppose you don't need much protecting, considering how you dealt with those dastardly do-gooders last time. I said do-gooders, I meant something else.
So,
Yeah, those dastardly brigands last week.
yeah, I did deal with them dastardly taps. Well, anyway, I gotta close up. Mama's probably cooking something real nice at home, so I'll see ya tomorrow, maybe. Maybe not. I'm real hoping I do see y'all, but sometimes you guys got your own things to do, and that's just the way life be, I guess.
Oh yes, we have we do have some business to attend to, and he just pats his briefcase.
Well, I'm gonna wish y'all good luck on that. So he's gonna slowly bring you guys to the exit, and he goes over to the bust of Cecil, and he kind of pats it on the head, and he's like, "Goodbye, Mr. Clock," and then he goes for the door.
I love this guy. Okay, listen. I shall reiterate, and this stays in the podcast. If something happens to Dudley, I will eliminate everyone and then myself.
Fucking self-immolate.
Everyone rub Mr. Clark's nose for good luck.
Dudley's too pure for this world.
He really is.
He is.
This horrible Cthulhu world.
He's an eldritch god of adorable.
The Eldritch God of Adorable.
Oh my lord, that would be awesome.
Ascends to become an outer god.
Imagine an eldritch god based around more mundane things, but they're still entirely malicious.
I mean, yeah.
That's the best type of god.
Of sandwiches, but all the sandwiches are just really fucked up.
Yep.
I made a sandwich. Oh god, why?
Yeah, I was about to say, why am I guy? So
It's in the name.
it is in the name. So I assume you guys probably bunkered down. Where is Yannik going to stay? I assume you'll probably just bunk at, like, I don't know, Walter King's hotel.
Yeah, he can sleep on the couch, or he can just pay for, or I can cover his room for the night.
Can you? I think you've spent past your limit today.
No, that's true.
You'd have to dig into your actual funds.
Yeah. Okay, I've spent my actual funds. It's not even that cheap. It's not that expensive anyway. It's like a couple of cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I imagine one of you opens your door for the German.
Yeah, I'll bunk with Mr. King.
I can just sleep on my couch.
I don't think he has. I don't think I could say, oh yeah, I have a friend from outside of the campus to crash in my dorm. Yep.
He's an exchange student. It's a Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
So everyone panics.
He doesn't even have a degree, not even an undergraduate.
That's so mean.
I have a degree in law.
I don't. Where's your paperwork?
Oh God.
My paperwork is right here. Points to Scar.
That's not paperwork. That's flesh work.
It's flesh work.
Flesh work.
Yeah, flesh.
I think they do flesh work at the red light
God
district.
fucking damn it.
Chemical.
I don't know. You know what? It's late. We go out for a dinner, and then we go like to our separate ways. And Yannik will stay at in the room I'm currently paying for at the Riverside Hotel.
Unless there's anything of pressing import you want to do on the following morning, I say we're gonna fast forward to you guys prepping for movement for the heist.
Cool. Just one thing. I would like to mail the postcard.
That makes sense. And that's well within your means to afford, so yeah, you stop off at the post office and drop it off. As for the rest of you, is there anything you guys would like to do this morning to, I don't know.
I guess I'll just sort of contemplate my life decisions and what I'm gonna do with the money when I get them.
You pay off your student loan.
Pay off student loans, probably pay for higher education. I mean, imagine what you can get with $1,000.
A lot these days.
Quite a bit, I'd imagine.
I'm going to take out a cigar from my box. I'm gonna light it, and I'm even gonna pull one out to offer to Walter if he wants to take a puff before.
Walter for sure takes the cigarette and lights it.
So, yes.
Cool.
$1,000 would cover 2 semesters worth of education.
That's pretty good for you.
That's very good.
I feel like you actually need this job at this point.
Yeah, you need this now.
I mean, if he's going for a doctorate, that is going to cost so much money.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
This is his moment. So you all meet up, I'd say, outside of Miskatonic. It's probably a good place to meet up. It's fairly public, so you don't have to worry about, being singled out or anything. And you guys gonna, hail a cab or something to take you to, the outskirts of town?
Yeah, and Yannik will pay for the cab.
Remember, we're going camping.
Yeah, Volta will really play up the tourism sort of thing.
I'm from out of town.
We're from. I mean, honestly, we are 2 out of 3 of us are from out of town, and just because we're
3 out of 3 of you are from out of town.
3 out of 3 because you don't live here. You're just staying at the university, right?
Yeah, I'm just staying at the university. I live in Boston.
I came from another country.
Yeah, so very much playing up that we want to see the sights out of town, so that this cab driver doesn't get suspicious.
Yeah, you start talking to him about, oh yeah, we're tourists. He's like, you tourists, eh?
Yeah.
Eyes glaze over immediately. He's heard the story too many times.
Oh, well, we just wanted to check out the pines.
Well, if I might be, the one to point you in directions of weird interests in the Massachusetts area, I'm gonna give you a location to stay the fuck away from. It's a shitty little port city called Innsmouth. Worst place ever. Once drove a fella there. Guy had an eye the size of a peach. I am telling you no lie. Did not sleep well for a week after that.
Oh, be sure to avoid it.
Do not go to Innsmouth. That is now in my notes.
Walter mentally crosses that off as a place he could do a con at.
Yeah. It's this fucking ugly.
Or maybe it's the perfect place to do a con at. Sell some beauty cream.
Yeah.
It's I say there's something in the water, It's they drink it and they all just turn ugly. That or it's I don't know, maybe they're all inbred or something, them hill people in the south.
I wouldn't know, however, this is a bit of a joke from where I come from, but I'm pretty sure if someone were to hit him in the face hard enough, maybe he would look pretty again.
Honestly, the one I saw, you hit him in the face too many times, and I'm afraid what's gonna happen. There was something wrong with that guy. I mean, he paid and everything. He was real, not sociable, but besides looking ugly, he didn't do anything wrong, but it's he blinks rapidly while driving. I can't get that face out of my eyes. There was something wrong with that.
Is this the man from your dreams? Thousands of people claim that they see this man in their dreams every night.
Is Gregory saying that?
No, I'm referring a copy pasta. Referring to a copy pasta.
No, no, he's not saying. He's not using his dumb accent.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not using the dumb accent.
But no, the guy keeps going on like, don't go there, because you'll see the guy with the eyes the size of peaches, and it's just the worst time, let me tell you. And eventually he gets to like the northern like edge of town. He's like, so I guess this is where you want to be. Who's paying the fare?
That will be me.
Dankeschön, or whatever you Germans say.
You're close enough to that.
At least this cabbie's being polite.
Flashback to last cabbie. Fuck that guy. So you all pile out, you hand him the fare, and he yells at you, have fun camping!
We will, thank you.
Yep.
We actually look like we do have camping shit, honestly.
Yeah, you have a bunch of stuff on you. So he just straight up U-turns to go right back into town, and he's gone.
Hey everyone, it's me, Adam, player of Gregory Feldman, and not the editor of today's podcast. That was Caleb, also known as the player of Walter King, dealer of Queenly Enterprises. He did a great job cleaning up this episode, so I want to thank him for that, and I also want to thank Jarrod for hosting this game. I know he often gets inundated with actually important work, so I'm glad that he can find the time to run the game for us. And finally, I'd like to thank Zapsplat for letting us use their free music and sound effects. It helps make the podcast more lively and immersive. I do have plans to use more music, but we haven't gotten around to the point where it's really suitable. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's going to be nice. The next episode of the podcast will be up the 1st of November at the standard time, and I think you're going to like it. It's going to involve more shenanigans at the Flowers house, and let's say that things happen that me and the gang still joke about. And with that, let's get back to the action.
You guys are probably, I don't know, 3/4 mile away, and it's about 5:15, 5:20-ish, so you should be getting there just a little bit before 6.
Yep, so I guess we start walking.
So if you want a piece of gum? I brought gum.
Sure, I'll take one.
Alright, here you go, have a piece of gum. I got double mint. Is double mint around at this time?
I don't know.
Quick Google search.
Listen, if it's not, hold on, if it's not, you're taking sanity damage.
Meta-sanity.
Every time that you break the timeline.
Introduced 1914, I'm good.
Like, woo!
If you break the timeline, I just need to send a hound after you. That's how the game works. It's in the rules.
No, God, not the... Don't send the hounds, please.
The Tindy dogs.
No, I don't want the chicken tenders.
Mr. Smithers, the hounds.
I don't want the chicken tenders. As like a cry of distress. So the estate is moderately sized, not too crazy, and it does have a, what's the word? Like a stone fencing gate around it, and like an iron gate for, for the cars to pass through and all that. But it's currently all locked up. But if you look through the gate, you can see the actual building, which is a nice 2-story. Oh god, I should have actually thought of how many square feet it would be, because I didn't think that far ahead for it. I just had like the mental image.
We can imagine what a nice 2-story estate looks like.
Yeah.
Let's say like 3,000 square feet. I don't know how much that is. I think that's double my house.
I don't know, but it's yay many square feet in big.
It's about 500 big units.
Yeah, it's about 500 plus big units, non-specific.
Metric, imperial, appliance, who knows? It's about 5,000 washing machines big.
It's maybe a football field. So what stands out currently is outside of the estate is a police cruiser, which is parked outside the like front door, and there's no like sirens or anything. You could just assume that there's a handful of cops. There's only one cruiser here though, and you just assume the cops are probably in the building right now doing whatever they need to do. There's a side building that's connected by a like narrow hallway that you could kind of see, and it's got a garage door on it, so you could assume that's the garage that Rosemary was talking about. And on the left side of the building, the garage is on the right side of the building. On the left side of the building, you can see what you would imagine to be the kennels she was talking about, where the warhounds were kept.
You know, upon thinking about this, I think it might have been a smarter idea to maybe have talked to Daniel Clift and see if we could have gotten an in this place without having to, do the whole break-in thing.
Well, I think with that idea, we'd have to tell him what the fuck we were doing.
And we would say, we would have to help with Mr. Wayweather, since there was a bit of a connection between Thomas Pitts and Mr. Flowers, there might have been a bit of an in there. It was worth a try.
Gentlemen, we're wasting time with talk.
Is the gate closed, by the way, or is
The
that
gate
just like...
is closed.
Is there like a way that we can kind of like circle around?
You could probably circle around back. It would probably take just a few minutes. You could give me like a check or two, maybe see an entryway if you were so inclined.
Actually, I wanted to see if there's a way we could find a slip-in
Okay, go on ahead.
spot hidden.
Yeah, give me spot hiddens if you wanna.
May as well.
Yes.
I wouldn't even roll then. Yeah, Yannick's got it.
Yannik, with that nice past check, there is a tree next to the gate, and you can see one of the branches goes over it. So if you can climb the tree, you could drop on in.
Cool. Yannick will look at the direction of the tree and he goes, "Gentlemen, I believe if we can use that tree to get in, we should be good."
Oh boy, it'd be like climbing like when I was a kid, climbing trees.
As everyone looks at their probably non-existent climb skill.
What is base level for climb? I think I did put points in climb.
I don't know. Let me look at Rosemary's climb skill, because she definitely didn't level it.
It's 20.
Huh.
20.
I think I put points in run and swim.
So is anyone gonna take the tree route?
My climb is 35. What the fuck are you talking about?
Ah, you actually leveled it a little bit.
Trench warfare, my dude.
I mean, look, if you would like to try and climb the tree,
I will try to climb the tree.
I mean, at least one of us will be in.
So give me that climb, Yannik.
You want to boost?
Uh-oh.
Ow.
So, now I ask the $1 million question. Do you want to push the climb check?
Would me have offering a boost have given him a bonus?
I would say if you offered it before he rolled, yes, but you offered it as he rolled.
I did offer.
You offered it as he rolled, so...
How dare you not take my offer? I even offered before he even rolled.
He did.
You just didn't accept it.
Yeah. I'll push.
You're gonna push. How you pushing? What's the description?
All right, if I assist him this...
I mean, he's pushing a roll, so I don't think you can do a bonus, right?
No, it's a push roll to what he's already failed, so you can't add a bonus to the push.
Oh, Godspeed to you. Godspeed to you.
So how you pushing this roll?
Okay, so where's the tree like how is the tree located?
It's pretty close to the stone wall, and the branches. The problem is, what makes it hard to climb is the fact that most of the branches are definitely well outside of like a jumping reach. You couldn't just grab a branch and pull yourself up. You'd have to like hug the tree and like scoot climb your way up, or I don't know, pull something out of your ass, whatever. But that's kind of the current positioning of the tree.
How big are the tree branches?
They get pretty sizable once you actually get up into their range, but the problem is you can't reach them from, like sitting beneath it.
Okay, cool. Yannick's going to look at Gregory and go, "Could I examine the chain?"
Don't break our chain.
Didn't you bring rope?
Oh god, did anyone bring rope? I don't think anyone did.
Nope.
I didn't buy rope because he had the chain.
And, oh god, none of you brought rope.
I didn't get rope because he got the chain.
How you pushing the roll, my guy? You said you would, and you technically haven't given me the how.
I'm asking him for the chain.
I spent $1 on this fucking chain. I was gonna do more with it than just build a fucking swing set.
What Yannick's gonna do is he's gonna take the chain, he's gonna wrap it around the tree and himself, and essentially he's going to do the lumberjack shuffle climb with the chain.
I can't watch. I'm gonna walk into the tree line.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay, but you are giving him the chain. I want the verification. You are letting him have the chain for this, right?
I really don't want to give him the chain.
Then just don't.
Cool, then I can't push the roll then, because that's the only thing I can literally think.
Well, you have to come up with another idea to push it.
Just come up with another idea, man. You could try to do a running jump.
Are we just gonna fucking forget the offer of a boost? I'm going crazy.
Fine, I'll take the fucking offer of the boost if you're getting so goddamn pegged about it.
I'm ass fucked right now with this.
Roll the climb. Go for it. Be free.
Cool.
I predict this isn't gonna go well.
Hooray!
Wow.
The fuck you said about that?
Bloody hell. We've made progress, kids.
It's a little something we call irony.
After you discuss how to use the chain for, I don't know, a time limit, eventually Gregory just says, how about you just stand on my shoulders and then you can get up there? And for a moment, it gets kind of sketchy because you gotta balance, and even when you're standing on his shoulders, you can't quite reach it without, like jumping off of him. But you do manage to jump and grab onto one of the lower branches and pull yourself up into the tree. And once you're up in the tree proper, you can easily shuffle across one of the branches and drop inside the estate walls.
All right, now that you've done that, you can go ahead of us while we go around and try and find a better place to sneak in. We'll consider you the scout. Godspeed, you bastard.
I guess we're splitting the party here?
I mean, ideally, we're gonna, try to find, together now, find a way to get it through to the other side together, or at least him scout ahead a little bit, so that way we can, know what we're about to run into.
And he's got a good, had a decent climb. I don't think we can do it.
No, absolutely not.
How about you guys give me spots?
Yeah, I can do that.
I do have a jump. I'm pretty good at jump, but I doubt I would use that to climb the tree.
No.
Spot hidden. Failure.
The sun's in your eyes, my guy.
All right, spot hidden. Wow.
The sun's in both your eyes.
Ow! That hurts.
Yeah.
We're in the wooded areas. There's no sun here. The trees are in our eyes. That sounds slightly more painful, though.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Cool. While that happens for them, I'm going to try to be stealthy, so that way, as I'm moving around, trying to find another way for them to get in, I, just to be safe, don't get caught.
Okay. I guess give me a stealth roll if sneaky boy. Hey, it's pretty good.
Shit.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's the way the sun is 6 o'clock in October. It's getting a little bit on the lower side. You've got a decent amount of shadows from what woods there are in the area. So you just kind of keep yourself low, crouch walk Metal Gear style, and try to avoid any bright lights.
Dun 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 dun.
Don't do that music. That's the alert music.
Dun dun dun.
But that would get you. You could basically circumnavigate the estate wall if you want to.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to find a way for them to be able to get in that probably doesn't involve too much hassle.
You circle around and it's a wall all the way around. So there are a few other trees, I guess, but they're about the same size every time you find them.
What's the kind of upkeep of this fence, by the way?
It's a stone wall. It's
but it's not like dilapidated, or not like it's well adorned.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
Yep.
it's in a pretty decent shape.
I suppose we'll just walk around the back since we're on the other side of the fence. Well, or wall.
Well, you circle around, and it probably takes you like a half hour to completely circle the entire place, and you keep eyes open, scouting around. It's pretty sizable, my guy. I guess you could attempt like trying to climb the wall itself if you could get some good footholds on the stonework. That might be a little bit easier than climbing, say, a tree, but
Okay, I'll give you a boost, and will that be enough to give him a bonus to do maybe his jump?
that will give him a bonus die, I'd say.
Yeah, all right. I'll do. Yeah. Well, lift me over the wall to climb. I'll throw my chain over the other side, and then you use the help to climb up while I pull you.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And then we can get both assist each other.
All right, I will brace myself against the wall.
All right,
All right.
give me that climb with the bonus die.
40. That's still.
Not quite. The problem is, like, the wall's pretty smooth. There's not much to grip on, and even when you get, the boost, it's still just a little bit difficult to grab hold of the ledge and pull yourself up because there's nothing to really grip on the ledge.
Alright, this is getting ridiculous.
This is tickling me to no end.
I feel like this is karmic retribution.
Take out the hand drill and...
I take out the hand drill and drill through the wall.
I drill through my brain. I'm giving myself a lobotomy.
Yeah, it'll take me a good while though. Maybe a few days.
I just gotta hammer it home.
We could... I mean, look, we're not going to be able to get over... I can't climb. I can't jump. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over, except for, some sort of secret entrance or the front gate.
Yannik, you've been inside the wall long enough. I'm gonna give me a spot hidden, my guy, please.
Sure.
There was an obvious gate. It's like, fuck.
Nope.
Nah.
Hey, look, it's a palindrome.
I would also, so it is. Throw a bonus on it. You've been inside long enough to have hopefully noticed this.
Okay.
Yes!
That would actually be a hard success. That'd be a 13. All right.
Awesome.
Okay, you guys are gonna hate me.
I probably will.
I probably will, yeah.
Yeah. So you've been looking for different ways in, right? You've been checking the walls for weaknesses, stuff like that. You've completely done a circle at this point. You're back at the tree, and you move by the gate, which is nearby. The gate's unlocked, my guy. No one checked the gate.
I thought there was people in front of the gate.
No, the police are by the house, not the gate.
Yeah, the police are inside.
No, it was unlocked. I was so confused why you guys just didn't try the front gate.
Because I thought there were people there.
No, the people are in the house. The cop car's by the front door, not the front gate. I'm sorry. I guess that one's on me because I none of you said you wanted to try the gate, so I was just like, okay, I guess you're all gonna try to climb the trees. This is literally like the encapsulation of the thing. If you want to slow your party down, give them a door.
The problem is we thought there was people in front of the door.
I just assumed it was fucking locked because there's fucking police inside.
Yannick's gonna go up to the door. He's gonna have like the most "Are you kidding me?" face, and he's going to go, "Gentlemen," and then just barely nudges the gate open.
You didn't know it was open either. Fuck you.
I mean, he's the one who eventually found out.
He's annoyed because of the fact that it's basically that really we're idiots.
I just needed someone to just notice that the gate was unlocked since no one tried the gate.
Yeah, I asked if it was open, but there was some assumptions from both our ends that we didn't understand.
Yeah, we both made assumptions that were both incorrect. We're good though. We can finally get inside the bloody house.
Cool. We're gonna go inside the front gate, Jarrod.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
I'm gonna try to climb climb the wall again.
I mean, go ahead. I will not stop you.
I swear to God, if I get it.
I hope you hard fail.
Honestly, I hope he like extreme success, because that's just gonna be hilarious.
I swear to God.
Gate it is.
Ah.
Good. Good.
He opens the gate and you just look at him and it's like, fuck you, and you try to climb up the wall.
I can climb this wall. Arr!
Yeah, can we see the cops through the window by any chance, or?
Nope. The building's pretty big, so they're probably inside investigating on their own terms.
Well, we're not going to be able to fully investigate with the police inside, so we're gonna have to do something about that.
So as far as you know, there's at least 3 ways you could get in. The front door, there's the back door that Rosemary mentioned.
I mean, the kennel's by the back door, ain't it?
It's on the left side of the building, facing it, so... And it's outside of the building, so...
I suspect that there are more than just 3 dogs that Mr. Flowers owned.
But no, there's a front door, back door, and you could probably get in through the garage, you could assume.
Right. I feel like we need to cause some sort of distraction.
Yeah, I feel like a distraction of the kennel would work to help us get in the back door.
Yeah, let's check the kennels, because that's kind of away from the cruiser, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
At least see if we left anything in the kennel. Small chance, but maybe. And if not, maybe we'll see some dogs there. So yeah, I think we'll go to the kennels.
All right, so you start making your way to the kennels, and since Yannik rolled a stealth check earlier, I'd say he'll cover for you guys for now, as forward scouting man. And you make your way closer, and as you're getting close to the kennels, Yannik, you can hear the sound of people talking.
Oh.
They're right in front of the kennels.
And you can see outside the kennels 2 officers in full uniform just smoking cigarettes and talking, and it's like, so how many dogs did this guy have? It's like, I don't know, like a dozen? It's like, I think one of them's still loose in Arkham somewhere. I don't know about that. Honestly, it's probably safer to be here than out there. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. How do you just get like a dozen warhounds? It's like, I think he used to like train them for the military? I don't know. But yeah, there's 2 officers just outside the kennels right now.
There'd only really be like 2 cops, right?
Yep, and it appears that they're outside the kennels right now.
Sounds like we can just stroll on in.
I'm going to give you the basic thing. There's only 1 cruiser to your knowledge, and the cruiser only has room for 2 cops, obviously. So peek behind the curtain, meta rules. These are the only 2 cops that are actually here right now, and you guys can go off and search places to your heart's content. But every so often, I'm going to be rolling dice to see where these cops are going to go check out. And I just so happen to roll that they're at the kennels right now.
Back door.
Yeah, back door. Let's go to the back door.
Alright. Yeah, sneak around the side of the building. These guys are pretty engrossed in their conversation. They're not really paying attention to where you guys are. They don't even know that anyone's broken in, because I assume you opened the gate enough to get in and then put it back to its position.
Yep.
Because you guys have an intelligence that is slightly above average in total, so...
Yes, but we don't. Clearly, by the gate.
Yeah, sometimes we kind of forget to use our brain. Sometimes we critical fail.
Sometimes we make assumptions that we're completely wrong.
God. I was screaming internally that entire time, because it's like, oh, why don't they just use the gate? Please.
Because there's people there! The police are there!
No, they're outside the kennels. So...
How would we know that?
Yeah, because you never went to the kennels yet, so no one knew. Anyway, you get to the back door. Yeah, Walter, you pull out the key that Rosemary gave you, and you click it into place, and you pop open the back door, and you let yourselves in.
Hey everyone, it's me again. Thanks again for listening to the podcast, and I'm sorry for us being so stupid in the last part of this investigation. We play this game around 9:30 p.m. and we go until like 3 a.m., so we tend to get stupider as we go through the night. Except for Caleb, he's our local Australian, and he plays this game at like early in the morning. The next part's gonna be fun, and some shenanigans are gonna take place. Hope you watch the next episode, and with that, that's all I have to really say. See ya.